So the new trailer for Star Wars Squadrons has just dropped on YouTube. It's going to be released on October 2nd, and good news, and certainly a concern for I'm sure a lot of fans, it will be released on all systems, Steam, even Epic Games, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Now, according to the description released by EA Star Wars, it will be multiplayer with a 5v5 squad, which I'm thinking similar to the Sea of Thieves video game, where it's very big, kind of open world-esque kind of gameplay where it's all multiplayer though. It does say that it will have a campaign, so I'm not sure if the campaign is going to be kind of in the lines of Fallout 76 where it's all multiplayer and everyone you meet will be a real individual. However, it will also have campaign, maybe also kind of like GTA Online. There's really no words for it. I'm not sure if this is going to be open world, kind of just like you travel to whatever planet you want to and do whatever you want. Again, a lot is still up in the air because, after all, even though we know about this, it is still just a launch or a kind of a reveal trailer, like letting us know. This is the teaser trailer. There's no in-game actual footage. This is all just game engine. This is all made to look good. This is all made to look nice. We know nothing about what the game will actually look like because no shots that we see in this trailer are going to actually make their way into the game unless they're just cutscenes. It's going to be released around the same time as Jedi Fallen Order, so it is going to be meant to be a holiday game. It's meant to be something you get for your kids for Christmas, even though it releases in October. No real news, though lore-wise, it is said to take place right near the end of the Galactic Civil War, so think probably that 1 year stretch in between episodes 5 and 6. My hope and goal for this game, despite just being the game that's going to be released in between the Jedi Fallen Orders, obviously the sequel is coming out in a few years, so this is really just kind of the, the intermission video game. It's like, hey, while we're working on the sequel to the game that you like, enjoy this thing we made. I'm not sure how long it is, but I'm hoping that this game will actually end up being like this generation's Rogue Squadron. Or really just like, those of us who grew up on Rogue Squadron to maybe just be like, oh, this is like a new Rogue Squadron. I hope it doesn't have the same release that, Battlefront 2 did. Obviously, Battlefront 2 turned itself around in the end of its runtime. However, I would really like for this game to just be released strong, release complete, with none of that microtransactions crap that we had to deal with in 2017. My issue, or at the very least my concern, is that this is just another game that's in the original trilogy. Now, listen, I am a huge fan of the original trilogy, and I consider them to be the best movies of the Star Wars era. However, Clone Wars and sequel era are also super important, regardless of what I feel about each of the individual movies. You cannot have the full picture of Star Wars without the prequels and the sequel trilogy. Well, you might be able to have it without the sequels, but you can't have it without the prequels. So I'm worried that this is going to end up being like Battlefront 1 from 2015, is that it's just going to be original trilogy. There's really not going to be a lot of content that warrants people spending $60 on a brand new AAA title, which is, this game will be $60. It's not going to be like one of those, oh, maybe it'll be 20. It's going to be $60. And I personally would have rather waited 6 more months to get this video game and have it feature all the eras. It actually does say that this game takes place right at the end of the Galactic Civil War, before Episode 6. So we know that it's only going to feature starfighters and content from that specific era. Nonetheless, it does look exciting. It does look fun. The graphics, again, I've said this is nothing in-game, but as of right now, it does look nice. But then again, the Knights of the Old, or not the Knights of the Old Republic, but Star Wars The Old Republic trailers always did look nice, despite their graphics leaving something to be desired. But nonetheless, does look fun. I hope it is fun. What are your thoughts? Comment, let me know. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again next time.